You got one life, for crying out loud. You might as well just give it all you got.
The Deej, Dan Jordan.
Your daily dose of reality. Your daily dose of the Deej.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I need my daily dose of the Deej.
I make the news. I don't watch the news. I'm a leader.
The Sales Energizer, Dan Jordan.
Listen, don't worry how to sell, baby. Worry about why people buy. And it's fun.
You don't need a 5-hour energy. All you need is the Sales Energizer.
Just when I think it's not going to be as fun as the one before, each one gets successfully better. What's the word I'm looking for? What's it going to take to get you into this car today, huh?
And now, please welcome the Sales Energizer, Dan Jordan.
Boom! That's exactly it.
Do that. Let's do that.
Boom! That's exactly it. Welcome aboard, everybody here from all the different tubes, YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, Amazon, baby. We're in town. I'm just like finally back in action after this. Here's the thing with holidays. I don't understand the whole thing, Chris Stone. Everybody is all excited about going away for holiday. We've had like a year and a half of literally putzing around. I mean, just staying home, pretending like you were. I had somebody call me today because they were on an interview, and he was a young kid. I mean, these young kids are great when they're going for their first interview. And he's saying, listen, my parents say that I need to wear pants, but it's just a Zoom call, an interview. Do I really need to wear pants? And I mean, who would have thought that would have been a question someone's going to ask somebody in the future? So, guys, here's something when you're in anything. If you're looking for a job, if you're looking to improve your career, if you're looking to buy a new car, anything you want, salesmanship and pitching is involved. By the way, yes, wear pants. I know they're not going to see it, but you and your subconscious will know that you're not giving your all, you're not doing your best, and because of that, that you're on a different telepathic wave than they are. They want somebody who's gonna hammer all the time, just like the pitchman does for you. So if you have any questions, go ahead and comment in there, play around, do some stuff. But we got big news here on Amazon, and that is I have decided that we're bringing the pitchman nationwide. With a nationwide tour, even Chris Stone doesn't know about this. Nationwide tour, we're going to every state in the union, bringing the Pitchman live because of the massive, and to do this, we're going to need to be well nourished. So before we do anything, I haven't eaten lunch yet. So thank goodness we have the air fryer here to play around with. By the way, if you don't have an air fryer yet, I'm going to put this air fryer down. If you don't have an air fryer yet, get yourself one. It's like, I'll show you how easy it is. Yesterday, I came home for lunch and I stopped by my favorite Mexican butcher shop. I love these people. Mexicans are big on meat. And so like they have great butcher shops in the what was the place that I went to? I don't know, Mercato, Jalisca, number 7. It's probably Jalisca, but I said Jalisca. Look how easy this thing is. And I stopped and I picked up a steak. 6 minutes. Look, here's the steak button. You press that. 6 minutes. That's it. Delicious. Unbelievable. But I'm going to heat this up. And I don't have a steak right now, but I do have a frozen burger that I'm going to throw in there and just get that going. By the way, that's how easy it is. People love grilling for some reason. Chris Stone, are you big in grilling?
Love to grill. Absolutely.
Oh, Steven Rudnick's in the house. Got to get some pants on. Yeah, that's what happens. People don't put pants on. I'm telling you, what happens if there's a fire? This is like your parents used to say when you were a kid. There's a fire and you have dirty underwear. Well, here you're not even. You're probably in like your sweatpants, no underwear. By the way, my wife was away. I had a little sore throat over the weekend, so I didn't go away with the family to the lake house and everything because Grandpa was there and I just didn't want to do anything. So I stayed home. You know, when you're alone in your house and nobody's around, you're naked more than normal. All right, so here we go. I'm just taking the frozen burger. This is cooking. Look at it. Boy, did I just sound like an old Jewish man, didn't I, Steve Rudnick?
Yeah,
So this is cooking. All right, so I'm doing this.
So Dan, we've got lots of comments over on Amazon. Well, Jim Fuse is in the house, and he said people got out of their houses.
Fuse is in the house.
I'd like to thank Mr. Freedom Lifestyle, Kurt Mercadante, liking us on Twitter. So anybody who's watching the Pitchman live, if you want to head over to Amazon, which is where the party is
that it?
Just go and open a browser and type in thepitchman.live, and it brings you right to Amazon where the party is.
You know what? I'm going to start this over. So $3.50 for 15 minutes. That sounds good. Start. I think I'm cooking, but it's like quiet. You know, I got a million plugs in here. What's going on? Yeah, it's making noise. That's how easy it is. All right, so we got that cooking. By the way, so as far as, you know, there's a fine art of pitching that has gone away. People don't realize, you know, in sales what you need to do anymore. I got to make a big shout out to Jackie. By the way, it's Jackie something Poindexter. But man, if your last name is Poindexter, don't put the something in between. I love the Poindexter. Jackie, but how do you forget a name like Jackie Point? Anyway, I had her on a show, and so she sent me a thing. You know, not a thank you card, nothing like that. She said, thank you, brownies. Is that not the greatest thing? Look at that, all these brownies that I got to eat. And I'm trying to be keto, but instead I'm going to get all brownied out. By the way, again, the family wasn't here, and so I'm eating brownies like nobody's business. It is nobody's business how many brownies I eat. Steve Rudnick. All right, so I think I'm using too much juice. Hold on. Oh gosh. So check this out. Steve, Steve's a big musical guy. You guys may not know this, but he was his kids play like on Facebook. You know, they do that. So Steve Rudnick, this is what you need to get. Hold on. I did this because it's very annoying. You know, when you have like parties out and you want to, and you have all kids and they're playing games and you can't like corral them. You know why? Because you don't have an amplifier. And you know what's even cool about this amplifier? It's called the Tailgater Plus. Not the minus, it's the plus. So it does everything like a radio and all that stuff and Bluetooth and everything. But the best thing is, check this out, comes with a mic. So you can put the mic in and make all sorts of noise. Hello, hello, hello. But here's the thing. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, you got to turn the button on. Hello, hello, hello. This mic that comes with it kind of stinks. But no problem, because if you're following the Pitchman, you know that we have, what do we have, Christo?
We've got the Samsung QTU, but the mic that does come with that, you know, it may not work for someone like yourself, but, you know, I mean, the fact that it does come with a mic, maybe someone that isn't as boisterous as you would love the fact that it does come with a mic, but not everyone is as boisterous as you. They need a Samsung QTU to try to contain the power.
You know, speaking of power, I think there's too much plugs here. This doesn't sound as, actually, maybe it's the fact that the air fryer is just so darn quiet. You see, people I asked you about the grill before, and then I completely forgot about it. You see, people talk about the grill, that they love grilling. You know what? Grilling just is not all it's made up to. What happens is you have to, gather up all this stuff from your kitchen, and you have to bring it out there, and you always forget something, so you have to run back, and then you keep doing it, you're grilling, and then you're sweating, and then you got to turn it over, and then you forget, and then you have one like container like this that's filled with all the chicken juice in it, and then you want to put the stuff back in it, and so you have to go in the house, clean it out again, and then come back out and put the real chicken. It's just a pain in the tuchus. But if you have the air fryer, it's so small, it makes like no heat, and you're done in 12 minutes with your burger. By the way, I've got cheese over here. Anyway, so actually now it's sounding loud again. I don't know what's going on with the air. Hey, listen, we'll see. If the burger's not done, But listen, don't be afraid if someone says that the microphone isn't good on the Tailgater Plus, because it still does all the other things. It plays the radio, but I get terrible reception. It plays the radio. You can attach it to your phone that I don't have with me and do the tooth of blueness. But if you have your own mic, and you can work with this, but if you have the Samsung Q2, Chris Stone, do we have a Samsung Q2U that you could bring up and show people?
Do we have a Samsung Q2U?
Yeah.
Do you know who probably needs a Samsung Q2U, although he does have an Audio Technica 2100, is Pete Primo, who's joined us over on LinkedIn.
Good old Pete Primo, who has a great show, by the way. Soon
Really
Jeff
does.
Blatt is going to be on it. He's Pete Primo is, he's a big shot in the mattress world. The thing is, I once there were two stores. There was a Mattress King on one side of the street, and then it was like Mattress World on the other side of the street. And one of them went out of business. And I'm thinking, this is the King or what would be the difference between one store going out of business and the other store? And nobody really, Pete Primo, maybe you can answer that question. Why would literally across the street from each other, one mattress store go out of business and the other one not? Because they sell the same products, don't they? I mean, it's not like they have an added advantage like the Samsung Q2U. By the way, so you're wondering, how am I going to plug? Because the Samsung Q2U.
So Dan, Jim Fuse over on Amazon says you need to watch Christina Nietzsche because you shouldn't waste your time on the keto. And also, he just announced breaking news that Dan Jordan does not have a phone nearby.
Actually, here it is. I just lost it. I was just not. How did I not have a phone? Okay, well, I was just looking at anyway. So here, the Samsung Q2U. How easy is it to use? All you do is plug this into your computer, and then the other end into the phone, and it works. But with the Tailgater Plus, it has one of these crazy things that go in, like one of these big. What are they called, Chris Stone?
Are you talking about the auxiliary?
This, yeah.
That's a quarter inch. That's a quarter inch cable. Yeah,
it's a quarter inch cable. So, it's a quarter inch cable, 220, 221, whatever it takes. But here's the quarter inch cable. Ironically, the Samsung Q2U also comes with one of these bad boys. So you can set it up. Look at this. Plug it in there. What is this thing called, by the way?
That's an XLR.
Oh, it's an XLR. There, boom. So, Chris Stone is he's the champ when it comes to this. So then you plug the XLR into this. Oh, and wait till you hear the sound. Hello. Oh, and it has an on-off switch. There is a little, oh my gosh, this is awesome. Hello, somewhere beyond the sea. So, we need a theme song for the Pitchman show. Put your...
Maybe we should have a contest.
Collectively, please put your thoughts together on a good theme song. I'm thinking, what was the one that you had, Chris Stone? Oh, Pitchman. I don't know if that one. I was thinking, but I'm the pitch man. Yeah, I'm the pitch man. So those are my two, Primo. What do you think? How about, the combination with the Samsung Q2U and the Tailgater Plus, it's a party in the house. Look at this. And look how light it is, by the way. You can bring it around. Hello? You know what you do? You put these kids out there. You put this right in your sister's bedroom, hide it in the closet, and then just somebody sneak around and say, Luke, I am your father. I am your father, Luke. You will die today. Oh my God. Can you imagine the fun you have with this thing?
Darth Vader.
Oh.
I mean,
I thought it was sad.
What am I doing back here? I'm trying to produce some things,
Okay. I'm a big fan. So it has these two knobs. This one is for the mic, which is MIC, instead of MICK, which I've spelled it that way before. And this is for the volume of like if you're playing the radio or the tooth of blueness. I think I'm going to do that. I bet I could figure it out here. I do this.
Be careful and make sure you're playing royalty-free music, so we
yes,
we can remain live. So for those of you who are not
I'm
on,
a big fan of the Tailgater Plus. You know what? This is well, hold on. Let's set it up first before I talk once again. Oh, Tailgater Plus connected. Oh, my, you know what's not connected? My Blue Parrot. Blue, oh, wow, listen to the Blue Parrot song on the Samsung QT. Blue Parrot, it's clear as a bell. It'll work even if it fell on the ground. We're all after the same clear blue sound, whether by the inch or pound. I'm looking for my Blue Parrot. Your ears are square or round, Blue Parrot. Oh, look at Jeff Zisman. How about the Jeff Zismano? Yeah, Jeff Zismano. That was his song about himself. You know, everybody had a song about themselves. You know, mine is somewhere beyond the sea, somewhere waiting for Deej. My Jeff Zisman stands on golden sands and watching the Deej as he goes sailing. But Jeff's song was Jeff Zismano was a crazy kind of guy. Jeff Zismano when he's really moving up. All right, I love this. Oh my God, how do you not have a Tailgater Plus? I can't imagine a Tailgater Minus. I mean, why would they even make the? What was it? Tailgater before the Plus, or was it just born a Plus? What was I talking about before?
Dan, you know, the Tailgater Plus is great for taking to tailgates, but I was thinking also, you know, a lot of people going out camping now and having this and getting out while you're camping and finding a place to, because it has a rechargeable battery, and so you could do karaoke by the campfire, all kinds of
wait,
things.
I was doing the Tooth of Blueness and you got me all forcocked. Okay, hold on.
I did. Okay.
Yes. You know, you guys.
I'm fired.
You know, a lot of people, you know, in the LinkedIn world, you people out there don't realize you've lost the fine art of pitching. You know, people give pitching a bad name. I love this. I'm just holding the mic. Well, thank you. You've been a beautiful audience. Why there, please. So so pitching isn't bad. You know what it is? It's just demonstrating. Like I right now am demonstrating that I can't find you, bloody tube. Y-O-U. You know, I found out that bloody, you know, I say it for fun, is a really bad word in some places. I got to stop saying it. Okay, so YouTube. So let's pull some music. What music should I take? Of course.
Royalty free.
Yeah, royalty free Elvis.
No, well, you're not going to find any of that.
Well, I'll only do it for, what do I have, 30 seconds?
Can you believe we planned this live show and then it's come to this? I mean,
all right, hold on. Now, how do I get it to attach to this? So it goes here.
For those of you who are watching on Amazon, and, you know, who are not watching on Amazon, that's why we do that circle, because on Amazon they're muted, yes. So we ask them to unmute. So if you're watching anywhere else, please join us at thepitchman.live. That'll take you straight to Amazon.
This is the issue. I'm getting the circle of death over here. So in the meantime, while we do that, let me tell you, we're talking about Amazon. I'll tell you what's cool about it. People on there, if you sell a product, if you guys are on LinkedIn or anywhere, or any YouTube or anywhere you are and you're watching, oh, now it's talking. I got to skip the ad. Okay, we're just going to do 30 seconds. Tell me when it's 25 seconds. Oh my gosh, how did we not do this? Oh my gosh, you can do total karaoke with it. Oh, not forgotten. Look away, look away. Look away. Here's the Dixie D. Okay, that's 30 seconds. All right. This thing is officially unbelievable. This is a must-have in any home that has ever known me. Hey, I wonder how the hamburgers go.
Pete Primo nailed it. The Impossible Dream by Ed Ames.
Impossible Dream by Ed Ames. Oh, is that
I think that's a request.
Oh, is that a request or is that like for the theme song?
Well, unbeknownst to you, yeah,
to
go
the
ahead.
impossible Deej, to fight with the passion of love. I know this word. Oh, this is my quest to follow that star, no matter how hopeless, no matter how far, to fight for the right without question or cause, to be willing to march into hell for a heavenly cause. You didn't think I knew that song, Pete Primo.
Nailed it.
I mean, every once in a while, people think they can hang with me. It's always a little. It must be debilitating for some. All right, you know what? Aside from that, it's Vitamix. You've got the cute. Oh, we have a beat. Hold on, I'm putting that there. Now this is the difference. This is me talking without the Tailgater Plus, and this is the beautiful Gator. You know what's good about an amp is that it allows you to get the low notes.
It's got the bass boost.
Oh, it's got a bass boost. I'm talking about the boost, No bassing. I don't know what the hell the boost does. You know what the boost bass does?
It
I don't
boosts
know
the
when to
bass.
use it or what to do. I'm putting it
And when
down.
you want to sound like Meghan Trainor, you hit the bass boost.
Who's Meghan Trainor?
She's the one that sings all about that bass.
Oh, I think it's done. But what's beeping? Oh, Matthew's calling me. Doesn't he know I'm doing a show? All right. I think it needs cheese. You didn't think I have cheese. That's where you'd be wrong. Let's put that in for a minute. What do you say? So this is how you change the time. You just put it there.
Hey, Dan, we have Evelyn in the chat on Amazon. Hello from Michigan. Evelyn, I'm also a Michigander. What part of Michigan are you from?
I don't know what this is. I'm pressed the wrong button. Yeah, Evelyn. Okay, let's see. Evelyn. I used to know Evelyn Starr. Let's see. Was there a song for Evelyn?
Jonathan on Facebook, he wants to know how much it is. It is available on Amazon for the low price of $94.98 today, on sale, 21% off.
21% off. You know what that is, Jonathan? That's 1% more than 20%. I mean, that's how we roll here on the Pitchman Show. We don't do typical things like 20%, like the rest of those cowards. Cowards, I tell you, cowards. This is the greatest thing ever. Can you imagine all the years I lived without this thing? Tailgater Plus. All right. You know what? Quick Vitamix time, because no day is complete without the Sir Mix-a-Lot. And but I'm kind of nervous that if I plug this guy in, everything's gonna blow. She's gonna blow, Captain.
Evelyn, you're from up north. I've got family up in Charlevoix, Lower Peninsula or Upper Peninsula. Speaking of up north, the Great White North. That's right. Our friend from Canada, the Buckhorn Pitchman Committee is here, Patrick Tinney.
Oh my gosh, Patrick Tinney. You know, just when you think your day can't get any better, the Tinster comes to town. Oh, that's it. The Tinster comes to town. The Tinster's back in town. The Tinster's back in town. Evelyn, spread the word around. I say Patrick Tinney's back in town. The Tinster's back in town. We need some. Oh my! Is this? Listen, I am not a chef by any standards. Well, maybe by Jeff Zisman's standards, but look how easy that is. Done. And if you don't open it, you don't have to clean it. So anyway, that's the one thing you learn about. So, but now what I can do is look at this. Oh, look, you put that thing there. Perfectly cooked. Buckhorn. Check this out. I mean, that was from Frozen 14 minutes ago. I won't eat it now. Actually, I'm going to eat a piece now just to show you how good it is and I won't die.
I think we should call that the Buckhorn burger.
I just flipped it. I just got my shirt. This is a new shirt. I put something on. All right. God, listen, have good meat. Like get organic meat. There is a difference.
We have a request from our good friend Patrick Tinney. "The Boys Are Back in Town" by Thin Lizzy. That's a great song.
Very good. Yeah, was that a one-hit wonder?
Oh, no.
Thin
Come
Lizzy?
on.
Was there ever a Fat Lizzy? I always wonder about these people where they get their names from. Do you know what? This weekend I was watching some stuff. Do you have that? What's that? The Beach Boys famous album, something about pets.
Pet Sounds.
Yeah, and I've never really listened to the whole album, but people say, "Oh, it's the greatest album of all time." It's like the greatest album of all time. Available on Amazon. You have to say it low. Look what's cool about Amazon. There's people there that send you stuff, and ask you to talk about it. But I wouldn't get a lighter like this. But people are going back to the grills that I was talking about before. I can't think of a song for Evelyn. I mean, it's like there's no songs. I'm going to have to personally write a song about Evelyn. Like there's no one you could, and even that many, Evelyn. I don't want to use I could do the Allison song again, but I don't know.
How about Evelyn's Back in Town sung to the tune of "The Boys Are Back in Town" by Thin Lizzy?
Oh, no, you say because I could use the Tinster. That worked, but the Evelyn, it doesn't work. Evelyn, I'm going to think of something more beautiful for your name. It'll be a ballad. It'll be it'll be a classic, a love song that people will be singing for generations. Something you would have heard by, like, say, the Bay City Rollers. I don't even know that. Anyway, so if you're grilling outside, they have these cool surplus lighters, and I'll tell you what's cool about them. Oh, geez. If you press this button here, look at that. It's like, first of all, it lights up LED like this, but look at that the way it lights stuff. I mean, talking about feeling like Darth Vader. Oh, that's it. Luke, I am your father. Luke. Anyway, so they have all different kinds, which are really neat. And look, what's the cool part about them is to recharge them. It has in the back here, they're all, I'll figure out. Yeah. You plug it right into your computer or to the wall or whatever. How come I can't figure out how to use the camera? There it is. Isn't that neat? 4. All right. Why did I talk about that? Okay. I meant to talk about this because, burgers, a lot of people talk about demonstrating. The reason why I'm a big fan of Sir Mix-a-Lot over here, he never fixed that. The reason I'm a big fan of Sir Mix-a-Lot is there was a time when I was trying to learn how to sell from the stage. And I figured, what's a better way than go to Costco and get a job and learning how to sell something? And so I took a job selling Vitamixes for the Christmas season. It was crazy. I learned a lot about them. And how to pitch is a good skill to have. And remember this, nobody cares about, the 2 horsepower. Nobody cares that it rotates at, 3 million miles an hour. Nobody cares about it. They care the results for themselves. And don't make smoothies all the time because everybody can make a smoothie. I'm going to unplug this. So, and I'm sure. Oh, I unplugged the wrong thing. Did I? No. I don't have this low, Christian, I have this low kind of when I put this on top. What's that? Is that feedback?
Yeah, it's feedback. Yeah, don't point it in a different direction.
Or I could just stop the button here on the Samsung Q2U.
You could. It'll probably make a loud noise, but that's not a bad idea.
Yeah, I didn't even sing the Samsung Q2U song. A little bit. Hey, hello? What do I do? Hello? Did I break it? Hello?
Sounds like a low battery. Do you have it plugged in? Or is it running off your battery? Yeah.
Wow, you're amazing, Krista. I'm telling you, if anybody's out there looking for a producer in life, Chris Stone. I mean, from a distance, how come I can't figure out which one this plug is? Okay, this one. Ah, there it is. The lights up. That was amazing. That was amazing. How did you know from across the airwaves that it was low on batteries, that I had unplugged it? You don't believe it. Anyway, here's the Q2U song. A little bit of Deej and a whole lot of you. Add a glass of Starlight and a Samsung Q2U. Then let it rise for 100 years or two. And that's a recipe for making sound. If you get it right, you'll know it. It's not like anything you've made before. And if you get it wrong, you'll know it. Cause they won't keep you coming back for more. Nope, I didn't get it from my grandma's book up on the shelf. I love this thing. Didn't get it from my culinary elf. Oh, a little birdie told me, said you can make it all yourself. And that's the recipe. I tell you, that's the recipe for making sound for you and me. Get the Samsung Q2U before they're gone here on Amazon. And this is good because you can hit your notes because you can pull it away. Amazon. It sounds like, even if I start cracking, this is the greatest thing of all time. My gosh. Patrick Tinney, everybody's going to want one. I'm going to take this one just in the car with me. I'm just going to be singing. Please don't electrocute yourself. Thank you. All right. So, how you demonstrate?
We've got a request from Amazon customer. They want the song Jesus.
Jesus?
Yeah. Do you know the song Jesus? Amazon customer wants to hear it.
I don't know that song, Jesus. There's so many.
They can't get enough. They can't get enough. Their ears are burning, so they want to hear.
So many Jesus.
The song Jesus on Amazon.
I sing commercials and songs from the 1970s. So pick one of those. I'm trying to make something in Sir Mix-a-Lot.
It's Freedom Stew. It's Freedom Stew. He's complimenting your haircut.
Oh, freaking fine. You know what Stu's favorite song is? What's that song? Don't turn your love out on me, baby. If you do, then you think, oh, maybe I just something I'll cry for 100 years. Don't turn your love out on me, honey. Take my heart, my soul, my money. Don't leave me drowning in my tears. That's a deep song that he loves. All right. Oh, yeah. This is what you mean. Let's say for your hamburger, you want some salsa. So, just happen to have salsa ingredients here. Why, Christone? Ask me why. Christone, you're not asking me why. Am I no longer on live?
Sorry about that, Dan. Had a technical difficulty. Why?
What was my question?
No, you told me to ask you why, and I'm asking you why, right? Or no?
I know, but I've completely lost my thought of train.
I can't help you there.
Okay. Oh, yes. So I was going to make salsa. So why do I have the salsa over here, the stuff prepared? Because I'm unbelievably prepared for these shows. So I went to my Mexican place and got a jalapeno. Boom. I got some onions. Now, I don't have regular onions, so I just got green onions, which I like. Put it in there. Some tomatoes. Oh, it would be so good if it went in. All right. Hold on. All right, tomatoes. And then lemon juice. So here's the thing. People think you can only make smoothies in Sir Mix-a-Lot. But no, if you just put it on one and just keep it like that, it'll chop it up just to the perfect thing for salsa. I should have a little thing. I'm going to shake it. Shake. Just put it on one, right? Boom, and just like that, of course, it probably needs some salsa.
You know, it probably needs some ice. Did you add ice to it?
No, I'm not going to add ice to salsa.
Well, maybe a little nuggets, if you
chips.
know what I'm saying. Ice nuggets, just to get it to cool it down a little bit.
No, but you could do it. Actually, I do want to make. So here's the problem. I can make a drink right now in here, but it's probably going to taste like onion. Oh well. Now I have some ice. You didn't think I had ice. I'm almost. Here's the problem. I didn't bring a glass. I thought you said you were prepared, Chris Stone.
I am so sorry.
Well, people don't realize here in the Southern Command Center how much I depend upon you. You gotta let it go like that for a second to break it apart. Everybody needs a vitamin. Even just, for fun times at parties. Under normal circumstances, you couldn't hear me. But now that I have the Tailgater Plus, I'm able to call the kids back. Don't you wish I had a glass? I'm sure if I drink this from this, I will get something on my shirt. But the things that I do for the car buying public and the audience here, Pete Primo, it goes beyond saying, who's Jeffrey Forbes? I don't understand the question. What? Hey, look at this. I can put this in the Samsung QTU. This comes with the Samsung QTU also, the little holster. You do? This is what I'm learning. And now that I'm a rock star here, I'm learning that you really do have. You ever see these people singing and they're always putting their mouths right on the thing? It's because it sounds so much better when your mouth is right on the thing. If you're right here, hello, 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 hello. This is hours of entertainment. All right, hold on. Doesn't that look good? I wish I had a glass. But I do have a little shot glass that I use for the lemon juice. Tastes like onions. But you know what? If you've ever gone to a Mexican, whoa, my God. You know what it is? It's that hot pepper, mantequilla. Remember I put that chili in there? Oh,
You look a little green around the gills, Dan. You okay? You sweating a little bit now?
You know what? It's actually, yeah, you ever see, if you go to a Mexican restaurant or a supermarket, they have these ice cream, like these ices, delicious. I would call them Italian ices, but I don't think they're Italian. Like popsicles, and there's ones with like chili. They call them chili. And what time is it? Remember, we have a hard stop, Chris Stone.
Okay.
I just got nervous. Yeah, and so you know what? It tastes like that. Wow. Actually, you know what? I've changed my mind. Now I like it. You see, that's one of the things with the Vitamix. You can always experiment, and who knows? You might come up with a new invention that you love that nobody else does. And then you get to have it all yourself. You know what? When watermelon's almost going bad, watermelon, you eat like half right away. And then the other half kind of sits for a while. And you're like, oh gosh. And then you're like nervous. Should I eat the watermelon or is it still good? And you don't want to throw it out because it looks so good. Throw it in some Mix-a-Lot and drink your watermelon. And if you really want to, put some hot pepper in there too. My gosh, exactly. It's weird. It's refreshing and mildly painful all at the same time. I don't know if I need this anymore. All right. So, what else we got here, Chris Stone?
We got lots of stuff.
Yes, I know there's good stuff. In the summertime, it's one of the things to make these drinks a little better is ice machines. And you would think that they get the ice from your refrigerator is all. We have the ice from our refrigerator just because that's what we've always had. But there's better options now, right now. And are there any Opals out there?
Yeah, we got the Opal and the Carousel.
Yeah, the Opal and the Carousel. That Opal ice maker is a difference. I wish I had some right now. My gills are inflamed. Montequilla. That was the hottest pepper of all time. So what's cool about that Opal GT Opal ice maker is that the ice is like Chick-fil-A ice. It's little pieces. They're like nuggets. They're not quite, rock hard things. And they made them like that way intentionally. So what they do is, it makes like a block of ice, then it shaves it all off internally, and then it compresses it into these little kind of bite-sized morsels. Oh, look, I even did a commercial for it. Look at that. You know what's cool about it too? It has a little shovel, like you get, to get the ice. But when you pull out that, you'll come to it. You pull out that door and you kind of open it up. There's a little kind of latch on it. So like this thing, if I just keep pulling, it would fall on the floor. But that Opal GT, when you pull that thing out, there's a little latch, and so it'll just kind of stay like this, and then you can get it, and it won't fall if your hand goes away. Which is, I don't know why things like that would make me nervous, but it does. Look at those little nuggets. They're cute little nuggets in the Opal GT. It's actually one of those things that you get that you think, oh my gosh, what am I going to do with this thing? And then you use it every day. It's like Sir Mix-a-Lot. It's one of those things you use every day. Great wedding gift, by the way. I wouldn't bring it on the camping trip with your Tailgater Plus. But aside from that, gosh, is this fun? I have no idea what's yeah. So that that's something you want to do. Make sure you use filtered water in that, just for the heck of it. But what's really cool is, two features of ice. One is it's cold until it melts, and then it turns into water. So what happens is, like, at least in my ice maker in my refrigerator, what will happen is the ice on the bottom will eventually melt a little bit and then freeze up, and then it all gets, jumped up, and you have to use a pickaxe to go ahead and clean it up. What this does is that when the water melts, through a tube, it gets sucked back into that little reservoir right there. And so then it just keeps on regenerating itself, which is another reason why you want to use, clean, fresh water, because I don't know why, but why not use clean water? If you can use filtered water, use filtered water. Right, Pete Primo? That's what we say. That's one of the axioms here on the Pitchman Show. If you have the option for clean water or dirty water, use clean water. Simple things to make your life better. Like, they always, the traditional don't eat yellow snow, but only less well known is, what was that? The Princess Bride. Ah, yes, you're using Benitez defense against me, huh? I consider it only fitting considering the rocky terrain. Obviously, you expect me to attack with his Cavatel. That's unless his Caballero hasn't studied his Agrippa, which I have. I agree, you are better than I am. Then why are you smiling? Because I know something you do not know. I am not left-handed. Anyway, that was my little soliloquy. Thank you very much. It comes out of nowhere, and you never know where it ends. What else do we have, Chris Stone? I want to do one more final view. So what we have here is the air fryer. Everybody needs to have one. Go on Amazon. This Tailgater Plus is not only fun, it's fun even when you're alone. That's how good it is. It's fun when you're alone. By the way, it has other features like a little charging station here. Of course, it's the Bluetooth, and has another aux-in cord here for something. I have no idea, but I'm sure Chris Stone does.
Dan, Ricky has joined us in the chat.
It's about time. I haven't seen Ricky. Ricky, my fault. We haven't been around for a while. But now that I got the Ion Tailgater Plus, who knows what will happen?
It's the perfect time, Dan, to talk about the car seat.
My gosh. Yes. So Sophie Bell, my daughter, had, she's such a great kid. And, she wants to be a mom and a mother and a wife. I guess a mom and a mother is the same thing. And she wants to do all that. And so she's a nanny. And she takes it so seriously. And so she had to get a car seat for this baby. And so we got this car seat and put it on. And so the car seat technology right now is so Stone, am I ever going to be able to do a show without this Ion Tailgater Plus?
I don't think so. I think it's going to become a part of you.
The technology of these car seats is so much better because there is some anxiety with, putting it together the right way and make sure it stays there and make sure
Dan,
it works.
I got to say, the only thing that's going to make this video of you demonstrating this car seat better than it actually is, it was a really well done video. The only thing I would say that would make it better is if you got in it.
Yes,
that's it.
Yeah, but I was really nervous about, demonstrating putting it in the car because I remember when the kids were little, I'm like, oh, it was like we never wanted to take them out because we couldn't get them back in. But I mean, this puts together, that booster seat. Eventually, you can take that back thing out. And then what's cool is there's a little top part of it that just goes up and down. It's really easy. It's a great. Easy to put in, works like a charm. It'll grow with the kid and all that stuff. And so we're real happy with it. I'm not happy that my 19-year-old has a car seat in her car, but not her baby. So we're in good shape still. Right, Chris Stone?
That's absolutely right.
And Vincent is still around. I'm gonna put this down. This is making noise.
Yeah, Dan, the other thing might be worth talking about is this Lasco fan that I know you are a fan of.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's weird. You don't think it would work because it's long and tall and doesn't have that big fan action. But the wind that it puts off is impressive. And it has a remote control too. Why are remote controls so cool? I mean, it's just like
makes you feel like a king or a queen.
Yeah,
let me just push a button to do something that.
That's right, and you can make it oscillate or not oscillate and back and forth. But it really puts out a good breeze, and it gets you because of the way it's tall like that. It doesn't just get your face. Some of these fans are just always on your face. I don't want a fan on my face all the time. What about the rest of this, body? It needs some attention too. You know what I mean, Christo? Oh, yeah.
I know exactly.
I'm lounging there in your beautiful house, by the way. And there we are. It's got that thing. Oh, and easy buttons. I'm a big fan of easy buttons. I've gotten to the point, they make those old people phones that I guess this is, boom. I'm going to look at a phone here. Yeah, see, like buttons are big now on phones. So they used to make just like old person phone with just big buttons. This is just like that. This is for a guy like me. Old people buttons, big, easy to operate, and they don't give you anxiety. Like I still have some problems downloading an app. Like I'm gonna press the wrong button and the phone's gonna blow up or something. You never know what's gonna happen. But this is easy enough. And what's cool about it, they think of everything. The remote control is in the same format of the buttons on the thing. So you'd only have to learn it once. The problem is with remote controls is like everyone's different. Like the volume's over here, and this one, the volume's over here, and then the up and down thing. And then, some of them have a mute, some don't have a mute. And so you have to lower the volume all the way, and they don't mute, and then you have to sit through the settings. None of that with the Lasco fan. With the Lasco fan, it's you just press a button and you know exactly what's going to happen. And that, my friends, is what we call a pitchman show. What do you think of that, Chris Stone?
Nailed it.
I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. I really do. For those of you who know me as a kid, being two things I wanted. One's to be interviewed by Johnny Carson, and two was to be able to be like the guy selling the Egg-O-Matic and the rotisserie guy. What was Opel? What was his name? The guy who used to do the infomercials before there were infomercials. He would sell with that rotisserie thing to set it and forget it guy?
Oh, God.
Oh, Popeel. I may be making that up. But this gives me the opportunity to play around with you, and nobody can throw forks at me. So with that said, enjoy the rest of your day. I wish nothing but good things to happen to you for the rest of your life. Eat well, live long, and prosper. Go get them today.